Friends and family of the 23rd Ward, we have a situation that's set before us. We have two individuals, Mayor Rahm Emanuel and Speaker Mike Madigan, who are attempting to force upon us an individual who's not from our community. An individual who just recently relocated here because it's to her political benefit. Ladies and gentlemen, this person is Silvana Tabares, a political puppet, a political hack for these two men. You look at her voting record, she votes strictly with the powers that be. The city of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel, Mike Zalewski have stated that they would support her as Alderman of the 23rd Ward. Mike Madigan front-loaded her campaign already with over $500,000 in order to discourage any individuals from running against her. Well, guess what? He's not going to discourage me. My name is Paul Villarreal, and I'm running for Alderman. And I'm going to tell you who I am and what I am. I'm a resident of this ward for the last 10 years. I have my businesses here, our detective agency, our security company, and our coffee shop. My wife Olympia and I have our home in the 23rd Ward. My son Carlos is 20 years old. He's a United States Marine actively serving our country right now. My daughter Mireya is 17 years old and attends John F. Kennedy High School, and she's a junior. And my son P3, who is 3 years old, goes to daycare in the 23rd Ward. I believe in keeping and supporting the businesses of the 23rd Ward. As a small businessman, there's a lot of problems on Archer Avenue with vacant storefronts. There's an influx in crime in the 23rd Ward that everybody tries to conceal. The problems with cars being stolen, property being stolen out of cars, break-ins at homes. There's so many problems out there. And these two men want to tell us who our alderman's going to be. They think that we don't have the mindset enough to elect our own alderman. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we need to prove these two men wrong. The time has come for us to have a voice, a solid voice, someone who's going to speak up for business, someone who's going to speak up for the neighborhood, someone who's going to speak up for the residents. And I'm that voice. People in the 23rd Ward, the homeowners, pay some of the highest taxes in the city of Chicago. Businesses are closing in our ward. The mom and pop shops aren't there no more because there's no incentives, because all of the TIFs are being sent downtown. What about helping out our neighborhood? What about bringing money to our community? The 23rd Ward has one police district. It's the 8th district. The 8th district is the biggest police district in the city of Chicago. That district needs to be divided in two, and we need to create a new police district. We need to have our own police officers. We need to have our own beat cars. We need to have our own rapid response cars. Ladies and gentlemen, these are things that I would fight for. I would fight for the crime, to control the crime in the neighborhood. I would fight for more police on our streets. I would support anything that has to do with the Chicago Police Department, the Chicago Fire Department, the City of Chicago employees, and their pensions and insurance. Their insurance should not be taken away. You have individuals that have worked 30 years for the city in either department, and their insurance was taken away, which is just wrong. The time has come for someone to stand up. The time has come for someone who cares what's going on. I honestly and wholeheartedly and truthfully care about this neighborhood. And I'm going to show you how. Every year for the last 5 years, I've had different events. Every year I had the back to school event where we pass out backpacks loaded with school supplies for kids who can't afford them. We have the Halloween event, because I'd rather a kid be inside our storefront celebrating Halloween than being out on the street in the middle of the night. We have our Thanksgiving giveaway for families who probably or most likely couldn't afford Thanksgiving. They get a turkey, they get all the trimmings that we put in a bag so they can take home and prepare themselves. We have the Christmas giveaway, where at Christmas time, we have Santa Claus come in with his elves and we pass out well over 1,000 gifts. We also do Easter. We do other events. And ladies and gentlemen, I don't ask for a dime from any of our politicians. I don't ask for help from any of our politicians. We do this on our own. We have the support of our friends who have their own businesses. We have the support of people in the neighborhood, small business people. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to make the change. And the change necessary is by telling these two men that we will not accept Silvana Tabares as our alderman. It's not going to be business as usual. If I'm elected, I will be your voice. I will stand up and I will tell people what's really happening. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. I'm going to tell you the truth. If these two men have their way, they're going to have a puppet in the city council. And I guarantee you, you think times are bad now in our area and they're getting worse? Well, if she's in office, the 23rd Ward will never be what it was. My name is Paul Villarreal, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to speak to you, and I hope I can count on your support. Thank you.